Generally speaking, I never regret watching a movie, but on occasion I will watch a movie at home and be very thankful I did not sit through it in the cinema. Exhibit A. Walking with Dinosaurs. In my opinion, this is a horrible movie. The story follows two kids who are with their uncle, a paleontologist, going to look for dinosaur bones. The boy, Ricky, decides to stay with the Jeep and keep to himself. He then encounters a bird that can talk and takes us back in time to teach us about dinosaurs. We are then introduced to Patchy, voiced by Justin Long. He is a young dino trying to fit in. We follow him as he fights with his brother Scowler, falls in love with Juniper, and migrates south with his family. Along the way, he is tested physically and emotionally, and must fight to become the leader he knows he can be. Watching this movie was a lot more difficult than I was expecting, because the filmmakers have the absolute best intentions, but the execution isn't nearly as strong as it could have been. On the positive side, this movie has a good idea and follows through on its coming-of-age story, and if you're a kid, there is definitely humor up your alley. However, this movie needs major improvement with its story, the editing, the narration, and the voiceover. It's clear this movie was not meant to have voiceover because you never see the mouths of the dinosaurs match the dialogue. It adds insult to injury because all the voiceovers are annoying and very poorly written. And the same goes for the narration, which is provided by the bird. It could have been useful and enjoyable, but it is used for comedy more so than providing useful information. When it comes to the editing, there are a couple of moments where the filmmakers unnecessarily emphasize a comedic moment. A good example is when Patchy falls off some rocks into the water. He claims he dived into the water, but the bird says otherwise. The movie then rewinds itself to play back that exact moment. How is this related to the story? Last but not least, there is the story. It's very bizarre and confusing to have the movie begin and end with live action scenes. This movie should have been all animation. And along with that, having a bird be the narrator makes no sense. If you have to have a narrator, just make it a voice. Do not attach the voice to a character. You don't need that. Overall, I have to say, this movie was not what I was hoping for. But then again, I really have no idea what I was hoping for. Just a decent movie, I guess. Regardless, I give Walking with Dinosaurs 1.5 out of 5 stars. Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it. Have an awesome day.